Have you ever stopped to consider the power of your mindset? It's more than just a buzzword. It's the lens through which we see and navigate the world. It's the foundation of our beliefs, our attitudes, and our reactions. It's the difference between seeing an obstacle as a dead end or a detour. It's the difference between stagnation and growth. It's the invisible hand that either pushes us towards success or pulls us into complacency. Your mindset can either propel you forward or hold you back. So what type of mindset do you have? Imagine two individuals, one with a fixed mindset and the other with a growth mindset. Let's dive into their stories to unveil the stark differences between these two mindsets. We have two characters here. Let's call them Alex and Bailey. They're both talented, smart, and equally capable. However, their approach to life is as different as night and day due to their contrasting mindsets. When faced with a challenge, Alex, who harbors a fixed mindset, sees it as a threat. He tends to shy away from risks, fearing that failure might expose his inadequacies. He thinks his abilities are carved in stone and can't be changed, so he'd rather play it safe than risk failure. He's like a boat that's anchored, unable to sail away and explore the vast sea of opportunities. On the other hand, we have Bailey, who embodies a growth mindset. She embraces challenges with open arms, viewing them as opportunities rather than threats. Risks? She takes them, but only after careful calculation. She's not afraid of failure. In fact, she welcomes it, considering it a valuable teacher rather than a cruel judge. Bailey believes that abilities can be developed, that the brain is like a muscle that gets stronger with exercise. She's like a sailboat, harnessing the winds of adversity to propel her forward. Each day, Alex and Bailey face the same hurdles, the same opportunities. Alex tends to stay in his comfort zone while Bailey ventures out, learning, growing, and stretching her abilities. They both stumble, they both fall, but while Alex sees his fall as a confirmation of his limitations, Bailey sees hers as a stepping stone to get better. The difference in their responses is not due to their skills or abilities, but their mindset. So, which mindset do you identify with more? The fixed mindset of Alex, who stays anchored, or the growth mindset of Bailey, who sets sail into the sea of challenges and opportunities? Remember, the choice is always yours. A fixed mindset is like a closed door. It's a belief system that views our capabilities as static and immovable, a rigid framework that can stifle growth and development. Imagine believing that your abilities are set in stone, unalterable, and impervious to change. This is the essence of a fixed mindset. This mindset can create an array of limitations and setbacks. A fear of failure, for instance, can become a constant companion, as any mistake or setback is viewed not as a learning opportunity but as a direct reflection of one's innate abilities. This fear often leads to the avoidance of challenges, as engaging in difficult tasks risks exposing perceived inadequacies. Resistance to feedback is another hallmark of a fixed mindset. Constructive criticism, instead of being seen as a tool for growth and improvement, is often perceived as a personal attack, causing defensiveness and denial. In essence, a fixed mindset can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you believe you can't improve, then you're less likely to put in the effort to grow, resulting in stagnant skills and unfulfilled potential. A fixed mindset can limit your potential and hinder your progress. On the other hand, a growth mindset is like an open book, always ready to add new chapters. In the realm of this mindset, challenges are not roadblocks, but rather stepping stones to greater understanding. It's a perspective that sees failure not as a dead end, but as a detour to a different route, a lesson learned on the journey of growth. In the grand theater of life, a growth mindset appreciates the value of effort over the merit of innate talent. It understands that talent gives a head start, but effort writes the story. It's effort that turns ability into achievement, potential into prowess. With a growth mindset, you don't just passively receive feedback, but actively seek it, not to be judged, but to learn and improve. It's about seeing every setback as a setup for a comeback, every mistake as a lesson to be learned. A growth mindset is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets. It's about continuously seeking opportunities for growth, even when the path is steep and the climb is tough. It's about understanding that the only true failure is when we stop trying. A growth mindset is a key that unlocks the door to continuous learning and growth. To sum it up, your mindset is a powerful tool that can either limit or expand your potential. We've journeyed through the landscape of two contrasting mindsets, the fixed and the growth mindset. The fixed mindset, like a dried clay pot, is rigid, unyielding, and difficult to change. It argues that our abilities and talents are static, and success is merely an affirmation of inherent intelligence. On the other hand, the growth mindset, like a river, is fluid, adaptable, and ever-changing. It believes that abilities and intelligence can be developed, that effort is the pathway to mastery, and that challenges are invitations to grow rather than obstacles to be avoided. The importance of adopting a growth mindset for personal and professional development cannot be overstated. It's the mindset that allows us to learn from our mistakes, to adapt to changing circumstances, and to constantly seek opportunities for improvement. It's the mindset that turns obstacles into stepping stones and failures into lessons. We encourage you to reflect on your mindset. Are you more like the dried clay pot or the ever-flowing river? Are you limiting your potential, or are you open to growth and development? Remember, the choice is yours. The power to change and develop lies within you. Remember, it's not about how much talent you have, but how much you're willing to learn and grow. So are you ready to embrace a growth mindset? If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Mind Drive for more insights into the world of psychology and mental health.